Hi everyone. Hello. Welcome to today's lesson. So, we are going to be talking about transitive and intransitive verbs today. Oh, very interesting. So, this lesson was actually requested by one of my students, Aliawan. Thank you so much. He is a very good student who often participates in all the lessons on Facebook and YouTube. So thank you so much for requesting this lesson. And if you guys haven't yet subscribed to the YouTube channel, I would ask that you go ahead and do that. Turn on notifications, and then you know when I go live and when I post new lessons. Hello. Good morning, everyone. Nice to see you. Hello from Bangladesh. Hello. Okay. So I've already mentioned it, but today we are going to be learning transitive and intransitive verbs. So hopefully I can explain it so that it is very easy for you. Hello from the Republic of Yemen. Hello from Central Africa, Morocco. Hello, Philippines, Egypt. Hello. Okay, so transitive and intransitive verbs. So these can be really tricky, right? A lot of students get mixed up. Oh, is it a transitive verb? Is it intransitive verb? Right? Okay, so hopefully today we will make it clear so that you have no more issues with transitive and intransitive verbs. Okay, hello from Vietnam, Sri Lanka, Philippines. Hello. Okay, so let's take a look at the big whiteboard. Hello from Myanmar. I hope you're doing well. Okay, so on this whiteboard, I have the explanation, very brief, for transitive and intransitive verbs. And then I have about 6 sentences. So with those 6 sentences, I want you to identify if you think they are transitive or intransitive. And then we'll go into a little bit of an explanation, okay? So first things first, we need the definitions, right? Let me move my chair. Okay. So, let's see. Transitive. So, transitive verbs. Oh, hello, Win. Welcome. Okay. Transitive verbs. What are they? So, a lot of people get confused with transitive. I've heard a lot of students who think that transitive verbs have to do with action verbs because it sounds like transit. However, that's not the case. When you hear transitive, do not think about transit. Don't think about action verbs. Think about instead transfer, this word transfer. So a transitive verb transfers its action to an object. Okay, so transfers its action to an object. A good example is eat, right? I eat a hot dog. I eat a hot dog. So I am doing the action to the hot dog. Okay, so I eat a hot dog. I eat a hamburger. I eat pizza. Very American foods. Eat in that sentence would be transitive. Okay, we are transferring the action to the object. However, intransitive verbs do not require an object to act upon. So when we use intransitive verbs, we don't need an object. Okay, that is a big hint for these sentences, okay? So I hope that is understandable. One more thing that I would like to let you know is that transitive verbs can be used in the passive voice. Transitive verbs can be used in the passive. However, intransitive verbs cannot be used in the passive, okay? So keep that in mind. So if you know that a sentence can be changed to the passive voice, then you know that it's got to be a transitive verb. If it can't be changed to passive voice, it's going to be intransitive. Okay? Very good. So let's look at these sentences. All right? So the first one, number 1, I love you. I love you. What a great sentence. Okay? I love you. Do you think this is transitive or intransitive? Is love transitive or intransitive? Oh, very good, Ismail. Good job. So, very good. Number 1. Oh, very good. Number 1, I'm just going to put T or I. So number 1 is transitive. Transitive. Oh, that is a terrible looking T. Let me fix that. It's hard when you're on a whiteboard and live at the same time. T. Okay? So the first one is transitive. So I am doing the action. I am loving who? You, right? So if we just said, I love, maybe you would wait for the rest of the sentence, right? I love what? You love ice cream. You love me. You love the favorite TV show that you've been watching recently. What do you love? So I love you. This is transitive. So you is the object. Okay, so we're transferring the action to you. Okay. Number 2, she ran. She ran. Is this transitive or intransitive? Oh, you guys are so quick. Very good. Okay, good, Cheryl. Nice job. Okay, she ran. Number 2. Very good. I'm going to write I. This is intransitive. She ran. We don't have an object here. She ran. So she just ran. We don't need an object. She ran who? She ran what? We don't need it. She ran. Okay, so she is doing the action. All right, not to anything. All right, number 3. I wonder if I can get you guys. We walked to school. We walked to school. Oh, Tadewin, it's okay. The internet connection is poor. Uh-oh. I hope everyone else can see me. Is it okay? All right. So, we walk to school. Is that transitive or intransitive? Very, very difficult one. Okay. So, okay. Number 3. This is very tricky. So if you got it wrong, it's okay. We walked. We walked. This is actually intransitive. This is intransitive because we could say, oops, I lost my eraser. We could say, we walked. We walked. This is intransitive. To school is not the object that we are putting the action on. Okay? So we walk to school. This to school is a prepositional phrase. We are walking in that direction. We are walking in that direction. This is not the object that we are putting the action onto. So this one is tricky. We walked to school. So if you tried to change this to the passive voice, it wouldn't work, right? To school, we were walked. No, we were walked to school. So this one is intransitive. We walked to school. Okay? Understandable? Let's try number 4. They bought a house. They bought a house. Okay? Is this transitive or intransitive? Is this intransitive or transitive? Number 4. Okay, very good. I see some answers. They bought a house. They bought a house. This one is transitive. Because if we just had they bought, well, what did they buy? What did they buy? They bought a house. So they did the action to the house. Okay? They bought a house. They bought a house. All right. Number 5. Hopefully this one's easy. Maria fainted. Maria fainted. So if you don't know what faint means, okay. Oh my goodness. Maria fainted. Maria fainted. Is that transitive or intransitive? Oh, very good. So this one is intransitive because we don't need an object here. Maria fainted. Okay? That doesn't mean we don't need to ask Maria fainted who? Maria fainted what? Maria was fainted? We can't say that. So it's intransitive. Okay? Very good. And the last one, this is a little bit tricky. I'm trying to trick you guys again. She runs a hotel. So we have ran up here. She ran. She ran. Number 6, she runs a hotel. What do you think? Is this transitive or intransitive? Okay. Very good. Okay. So number 6 is transitive. Transitive. So in this case, the verb run does not mean like jogging, right? This means operating a business, to operate, to run something. So she runs a hotel. We could also say she operates a hotel. So she is doing the action. What is she doing? She's running. What is she running? What is she operating? She's operating or she's running a hotel. Very good. Okay. So we can make this transitive. A hotel was run, right? Very simple. So if you can make it a passive sentence, you know it's transitive. Intransitive cannot be passive. All right, very good. So just a really quick review. Transitive transfers its action to an object. So think of transitive as transfer. Transfer. We need an object to transfer it to. Then we have intransitive. We do not require an object for intransitive verbs. Okay? Very good. So, I love you. This is transitive because we have an object. She ran, intransitive, no object. We walked to school. This you have to be careful because this is not an object that is being acted upon. This is a prepositional phrase. This is where we're going. We walked to school. Okay? Then they bought a house. Transitive. They bought. What did they buy? Please finish your sentence. They bought a house. Okay, Maria fainted. Oh, she fainted. We don't need an object. Intransitive. She runs a hotel. This is transitive because run in this sentence means to operate. So some verbs can be both. Some can be transitive and some can also be intransitive. So you have to be careful and really look at the sentence, okay? Very good. Well, I hope this lesson was helpful. Let's see. I don't have that much time to stick around, but if you guys have like an example sentence of transitive or intransitive, very good. Oh, yes. The hall is being cleaned now. Very good. The hall is being cleaned. Very good. So you can put it in passive voice. So clean. I'm cleaning something, right? Oops. Okay. Very good. Okay. How is in passive? I walked to school. So we have here, we walk to school. So because walk is an intransitive verb, we wouldn't put this in the passive tense. So remember, intransitive does not become passive voice, okay? Only transitive, okay? This is an interesting question. Go for a walk and walk. Are they the same? So walk, if you just say walk is just this action, okay? So you can walk to the supermarket, you can walk to school, you can walk to the train station. Go for a walk, on the other hand, means for like recreation, for fun, or for exercise. Let's go for a walk. Let's go for a walk. So if we were sitting together at home and I said, oh, let's go for a walk, that means kind of an enjoyable walk, maybe around the park or something. If I just said, hey, let's walk, it might sound a little bit unnatural, okay? So be careful of that. So usually I walk somewhere. We walk somewhere. Let's go for a walk. That means for fun, okay? Or for exercise. Very good. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so if you guys have some questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments and I'll try and answer them as soon as I can. I have another lesson that I have to go to, so I'm so sorry I can't stick around longer. Okay, let's see. Is somebody here from Texas? Texas is getting a lot of unusual snow right now. Please stay safe and warm. Okay. All right. So if you guys have more questions, I will try and answer them as soon as I can, going back into the comments. All right. Very, very good. So thank you everyone so much for watching. There will be another lesson over on YouTube in probably about 5 or 6 hours. So if you're still awake or if you're around, you can go check that out. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you again very, very soon.